Halloween is yet again among us, folks, and rather than being scared of all the costumes and the makeup, and, well, I guess in a way even clowns, it seems one thing that terrifies me is just what this world has become to in this day and age. With all this talk about social justice this and social justice that, and our political mess that is the presidential election, what is there to feel safe about anymore? I mean, on one hand, you have people that claim that dog costumes are sexist, and then on the other hand, you have two candidates that are supposed to be the best that we as a country have to offer for the few 100 million people that inhabit it. Isn't that disappointing? And the worst part is, I still have this illusion that, we could have had a better pick. We could have had a better choice. But the cynic in me kind of sees that, we never really have a choice now, do we? We're just given these fake options and it always leads towards what they want it to. And then we're just basically forced to deal with it. We have to accept it and move on. And I hate the fact that that's how we have to live. I've been listening to the Drunken Peasants lately, and I just feel like, maybe Paul is right. Maybe it's time to bring on the views. Because it's like, I used to feel proud of this country. I love the history in it. I love what we've accomplished up to this point. But I don't understand why we're in a place that we're at now. I don't like either presidential candidate. I don't want either of them in office, and we're pretty much forced to deal with it. And I still have the opinion that regardless of who is voted, Hillary Clinton's going to get the election regardless, because I feel like she's rigged it. That's how I feel. And, feelings only get you so far, and I understand that, it's not really my place to, throw my opinion around. I'm just spouting off shit left and right because, that's just kind of how I am with things. And it's just ridiculous, And I don't like feeling, being forced, essentially, to feel guilty that, I happen to be Caucasian. I hate being forced, in a way, to feel guilty that I am a male. I hate the fact that I'm forced, in a way, to feel guilty that I'm from America. The United States of America. And, we shouldn't feel that way. No one should make you feel that way. I would feel like an asshole if I made someone feel like, they were a piece of shit for no apparent reason whatsoever. So I don't get why people have their, this idea, this notion that, it's acceptable and that we're supposed to just hashtag deal with it, because if tables were turned and it was on the opposite side, they would throw a fit over it. But, because we're privileged in a way, that's just how we have to deal with it. Privileged is, being $50,000+ in debt. Privileged is, having loved ones that are physically ill to the point of dying, and there's nothing you can really do about that. Privileged is, working a 40-hour-a-week job and still running week to week just to get by and not being able to save a goddamn dime. That's what privileged is, apparently, in this country. Yet, if you make millions of dollars, go to a wealthy college, have your little clique of friends, and happen to be, a specific make-believe gender, or, happen to have a different skin color, you're oppressed. I don't understand this logic. I don't. And, if you identify as a man, if you identify as a woman, that's fine by me. I don't care. but these made up gender pronouns that, in my opinion, don't make much sense. I don't understand that, and I don't understand why people are so offended by it when someone makes a call that, oh, sorry, miss, when they're trying to be polite and that they get offended by it. It's not like they're trying to initially offend you. But now we have to be afraid that anyone we talk to will be offended just because we exist, And this is something that they claim that they've been dealing with this whole time. And now it's okay for them to basically, I guess in their own imagination, stoop to what our level was, I guess. I always thought it was better to take the high road. I've never been in my opinion, a place of privilege. I mean, this is just my opinion, but I came from a lower middle class family. I dealt with having my parents get divorced, dealing with a new father figure, a new mother figure when my parents married my step parents. And I dealt with being bullied. I dealt with being a social outcast. And I've had friends kill themselves over shit, being made fun of, being ridiculed for stupid reasons, because they couldn't accept my friend for who they were, or because life was just too cruel to them, but I don't get it, and it's really scary. And how appropriate for this being Halloween to talk about things that actually scare me. But you have to look at yourself every now and then and just think about what is really terrifying to you. We're closing in on this year, and there is absolutely no certainty of what's going to happen in the next. We're not better off as we were the previous year. And really, everyone in the rest of the world is just looking at this country as one big joke, and it sucks. Anyway, happy Halloween, guys. Hate to bring it to you as a downer. You like my face? My wife did that. I love it, babe. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and we'll see what more this social justice world has in store for us. Till next time, folks.